All through the media, pundits and politicians are telling falsehoods, which manipulate the public into accepting a confrontation with Iran.
This Johnny, whatever his name is, he's a bad guy. He's a very bad guy.
I'm not saying
explicitly he wants to wipe Israel off the map.
That's not true. What he said was, the Imam said this regime occupying Jerusalem must vanish from the page of time. All through the media, this lie about him supposedly saying he wants to wipe Israel off the map has been spread. In fact, media outlets like CBS with their show 60 Minutes have suppressed what the Iranian president has said clearly. This is the part they broadcast, where the president said, "I think that the Israeli government is a fabricated government." The part in yellow here is what they omitted from the telecast. The reason I know what they said was the whole video was shown on C-SPAN, but an edited version was shown on 60 Minutes, and they omitted everything that you see here, where he talks about what a solution is. The solution is democracy. He explains that Palestinian people to participate in a free and fair referendum to express their views. And he talks about peace, that this solution serves the cause of a durable peace. These are facts that 60 Minutes didn't want you to know. They just edited out. This is the way journalists behave in America. People need to understand this. There's a history of the media fabricating statements and suppressing statements. Please see the link to the right for background information about that fact, about the fact of what the Iranian president actually said, about what Israel has actually been doing to Palestinians, about Israeli soldiers intentionally killing children. The bottom line is, Palestinians are denied rights that we as Americans expect for ourselves. That basic fact has not been communicated by the media. I'm still working on my video about 60 Minutes' disgraceful warmongering propaganda. I've gotten some comments and messages during this time. Most of the comments are supportive, and a complaint got a few thumbs down. The subscriber was upset that I was previewing what I would talk about in my next video. I think I'm sharing vital information even in the short videos, and some things are so important that they should be said in more than one video. People seem to agree. I appreciate the thumb votes. I've talked about this before, and I'll go into detail about this in another video. And I received a good suggestion about curly quotes. I appreciate the suggestion. At one point I was thinking about the curly quotes, but the message got me searching for a way to do it in Flash. I found the answer immediately. The internet and Google are great. And here's a preview of how it will look in my next video. See, Iranian President Ahmadinejad did not threaten to use force against Israel. He didn't threaten to attack Israel. It is outrageous and dangerous how 60 Minutes and nearly all of mainstream media continue to misrepresent what he actually said. It is outrageous and dangerous how they suppress the fact that he's talking about democracy as the way to change the Israeli government. He was talking about political change, and he has said several times he supports democracy through referendums. He was not talking about attacking. And several Iranian officials have repeatedly made clear that they are not threatening to attack Israel. In this letter to the editor of the Washington Post, Iran's UN press officer stated, "It is not amazing at all, the pick-and-choose approach of highlighting the misinterpreted remarks of Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad in October and ignoring this month's remarks by Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei that, quote, 'We have no problem with the world. We are not a threat whatsoever to the world, and the world knows it. We will never start a war. We have no intention of going to war with any state.'"
اعلام میکنم این رژیم منحوس پرچم شیطان است، پرچم شیطان بزرگ است و صرفاً مجری دستورات آمریکا و انگلیس جنایتکار است. اونها تصور میکنند که ملت ملت‌های 100 سال قبلند. غافل از اینکه شرایط دنیا عوض شده است. امروز همه ملت‌ها بیدارند و ملت ایران پرچمدار بیداری همه ملت هاست. ما ببینیم از جنوبی ترین نقطه آمریکای جنوبی تا شرقی ترین نقطه آسیا همه ملت ها یک فریاد میزنند و همه اونها با پلاکارد و مشت های گره کرده فریاد میزنند مرگ بر اسرائیل.
You know what they said was the whole video was shown on C-SPAN, but an edited version was shown on 60 Minutes, and they omitted everything that you see here, where he talks about what a solution. You know what they said was the whole video was shown on C-SPAN, but an edited version was shown on 60 Minutes, and they omitted everything that you see here, where he talks about what a solution.